Hello, my Aries friends, and thank you for joining me, Karen Barney, Karmic One Tarot, bringing you your September general forecast, September of 2020. What does it hold for the Aries people of this world? How do they navigate September and come out winners? What's happening for the Aries people? Page of Wands. Aries, September 2020. What do they need to know? Two of Pentacles. My Aries friends, September. How do they work through September? What happens for them? Thank you. Sagittarius there in the form of Temperance. Thank you. The Death card, Scorpio. Aries. What's happening in your lives in September 2020? The Star card. The Ten of Pentacles. Aries, what's happening in your lives? Thank you. And the Hierophant. What a lineup. And the Seven of Cups. Now, bottom of the deck is the Emperor. So are you, there you are, my Aries friends, the Emperor. Aries, loud and proud. All right, large and in charge right there. You are taking on all challenges and coming out smelling like a rose. All right, it's going to involve some choices that you really have to consider and think through. And it's going to also indicate, it also indicates a new direction. But patience is required before you get there. Patience is required. You know, if you try and control too much, then you lose all control. All right, things go haywire. There are too many fires to put out. That's what you're doing here. But this is an accomplishment that you're going to be very happy with. You're going to be very proud of yourself in, and it is your decision there with our Queen of Swords behind it. Tell me about the different direction my Aries friends are going. Tell me about the Page of Wands. Feeling excited, feeling like you have a purpose, have a reason to move forward. What's the Page of Wands here for? Looking at different directions. Here is our King of Wands, taking charge. Taking charge. I think you're looking at how to take charge, and there are some decisions to be made there, but basically it's everything that you wish for, and the decisions involve financial security. So what is it you're committing to here, my Aries friends? Where are you finding this balance with the Temperance card, the patience, the waiting necessary for these changes to come in? And that's where you are. I think you're a little bit impatient. You're kind of juggling things. You're kind of saying, come on, let's go. Which one is it going to be? And one has tipped the scales further than here. So your patience is wearing thin. The transition is already here, my friends. It's just a matter of you embracing it and collecting it, collecting the benefits from it. Where does the patience come in here, please? How do my Aries friends find their balance? The Six of Pentacles. So there may be a financial challenge that you're facing, and you really are juggling things that are going on. But you know, you are going to get to this point where you're living well and financially secure, and have put together the right agreements, contracts, and vows even to hold this together, to bind it. That's what you want. That's one of your options here. The Six of Pentacles, a generosity of spirit, a generosity of finance. Tell me where the Death card comes in for my Aries friends. You already know you're in charge. So your decision is about a generosity. Have you lost your patience with someone that is a benefactor in your life? Have you lost your patience with someone that you are being charitable with? How does this generosity come in and tip the scales? What is the ending that's here, please? It's good news. It's not difficult. Here's our Knave of Challenges. Good news, emotional news, feel-good news. So maybe this has been repaid. It's finally balancing out. Maybe this settlement or payment came in. Tell me about the Death card here, the Scorpio card, for my Aries friends. What is the transition that you're in? You're already in control. I think you're solidifying this relationship here, this security, this family unit. Tell me about the Scorpio card, the Death card. Thank you. The Knight of Swords changing quickly, and the Knight of Wands changing very quickly. So your direction, it's almost like you're going to do an about face. An about face. The Knight of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and of course the Knight of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, bringing in these changes. You're assuming control in a flash. All right, so it might have been a long time coming, and you might have had a lot of patience, but you're going to get the news, and the go-ahead is here. It's time for you to step up and take charge. You know you're in the right place at the right time, and it's what you want. It's what you want. So the financial reward that comes with the authority is well worth it. But you still have choices to make. You're still unclear about something. What is the Seven of Cups here for, please? I think you're unclear about how this transition is going to go. I think you have a number of different ways you could do whatever it is you're working on, this security, this relationship, this position that you're securing. Aries, tell me about the options my Aries have. Seven of Wands. So the challenge is sorting through. The challenge is making a decision. We've got the Queen of Swords right here. So the challenge is sorting through all of the options that you do have, okay? So that's where the patience comes in. You're going to have to be patient until you get this piece of news and you can see where the transition is leading you. You may have one particular option that's leaning heavily, and maybe you take it in that direction. Try not to be too hasty and make too many big changes. I've got 3 pages here. So the news is going to be flying back and forth. It's emotional news. It's good news. It's very fast moving news. It's very imaginative news too. So you're making changes that people do not expect. You're making changes people don't expect. So tell me what the Seven of Cups is here for, please, for my Aries friends. What are their choices, visions, options? What is confusing about that? So many is what's confusing. Hold on, please. And the Empress, which one to start with? Where to begin? Where to start? So all of the pages are out. Well, excuse me, the Page of Pentacles is not out, but most of the pages are out. So again, the news is going to be flying fast and furious, and you're going to have to settle, you're going to have to sort through it. You're going to have to decide, really weigh out which one is the best way to start, okay? Because you are that person that is the creative energy behind it. You're the one that's going to set it in motion. The Empress, Earth Mother, creation. Now, that could mean that there is a child joining this relationship as well. The Five of Wands, it hasn't been easy deciding, and it may be that you have to negotiate which one to start with, which direction to go in first, because there are a number of things in play here. There's commitment, there's structure, there is finance, there are wishes, hopes, and dreams, and there's also some ending that needs to be settled. Now, that again could end in a payout. It could be that you're ending your period as a single person and moving toward this relationship. That may need to be negotiated a little bit. Tell me about the Hierophant here. What is the structure that the Emperor has control of? What is the agreement? What is the contract? What is the vow, the oath, the commitment that you've made that you are in control of? Here is the Ace of Wands, your true calling, your passion, your action, your fire, your power. So the commitment is a very powerful commitment. The commitment is, I think, very strong. It's a matter of how to get there, though. There are choices in how to do it. Tell me about the Hierophant. You may even be learning something new and increasing your power by extending your branches, your arms here. You worry about this, though. What is it that keeps you up at night about this commitment? What is it that worries you? Is the end looming in this? Or has there been lots of news flying back and forth and you're trying to get a handle on it? You're trying to get control of it. Take it in a different direction. Where is this generosity coming in? Please tell me about the Hierophant for my Aries friends. The Five of Swords. It's been a combat. It's been combat to get here. It's been difficult to get here. It's been difficult to get here. But you're And I think you worry about how strong it is, whether or not the passion is strong enough. This Ace of Wands, passion, power. It is new growth and creativity. And really feeling inspired here. And you're, again, the one in control here, my Aries friends. So what are you wishing for here with the Star? Aquarius here, humanity, faith, hope, and knowing that you're in the right place. I've got the Eight of Cups and the Ace of Swords. So now that changes things, doesn't it? Are you freeing yourself from a relationship to follow your passions? It's been too much trouble. It's been too many difficult issues or statements or issues that have come up. You're worn down, and maybe you're going to be communicating this ending here. And have to be generous with a payout. This is a committed situation, so there will be consequences, and they may be financial here, my friends. But I do believe that you are now seeing clearly this end has begun. One option, one choice here has tipped the scale, and now you are moving forward. You're in control of the direction you're going. You might have been trying to juggle your finances here too, and got an influx of cash to help along whatever this outcome is. The outcome is security. The outcome is financial. The outcome is about a family unit. So it could mean that this is about that relationship and how it's changing. What's the Ten of Pentacles here for, please, from my Aries friends? Ace of Swords. The truth is shared. The truth is clear. The Emperor. You want to be in charge of the financial. You want to be in charge. You want to be the patriarch. All right, you want to be the person in charge in this family unit. And you know what? You may be in charge of the finances here, but something about that is changing. Something that keeps you up at night, something you've been fighting against. So there may be another child in the mix, and it's you know it's going to be expensive, and it's not necessarily what's been on your agenda, but here it is nonetheless. Tell me about the Ten of Pentacles, the Judgment, the new beginning. So this might be a new financial beginning. I believe it's more of a new beginning within this relationship. A new beginning meaning you are now moving forward with whatever ending you are affecting toward your new beginning, toward your financial autonomy, toward your financial security, and whatever is under your control. Tell me about the Page of Wands. What direction is the King of Wands and the Emperor taking, my Aries friends? The Hermit. Well, seek some guidance if it is something of a legal or personal nature. Seek some guidance regardless if it's professional or personal, your friend, your father, your someone that you go to for advice. Listen to them very carefully, but also here with our Hermit card, the Virgo card, listen to your intuition. What is it telling you to do? These inspirations, these directions that the King of Wands is taking everybody, the Emperor is taking everybody, are through an ending and then into this new beginning. The question is it on your own? You have those choices. Has it been too much of a struggle, too much of a battle, and you really just want to do it on your own? That's my question for you. The Ten of Pentacles, family, security, abundance, and could be that it's going to be an expensive transition, but you are coming through it with the security and stability that you need here to affect this new beginning, my Aries friends. So you'll have to write and tell me what this is about, please. The Hermit, finding your path, seeking, searching. You know, it's you've been inspired now. So you've been inspired to take charge and end something. And you're going to be delivering that news, maybe a little bit sharply, but definitely emotionally. And the changes are going to catch them off guard, I think. Aries, let's see what the Spirit Messages has to say for my Aries friends in September. Thank you. A child's love. The love between a parent and child is one of the most precious and deep connections we make during our time on earth. Children start out as part of us, and from their first cries, they establish themselves as the biggest part of our hearts. So this is an emotional situation. Something about this is ending, and a child's love may be at stake. It may be the purpose of the transition here, to do what's best for the family unit. There is a new beginning coming in here, the Judgment card, the rising up. But it is you, my Aries friends, that is rising up. It doesn't necessarily mean that the family is going to be resurrected. I think this is a solo quest, to be honest with you. This full moon in Pisces on September 2nd is the culmination of the emotional year. So whatever you've been doing over these last months, it's time for it to settle. It's time for it to move forward, and you to move forward with your agenda, my Aries friends. Thank you so much for joining me. I truly appreciate you tuning in each day. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. Keep the comments coming. And if you'd like to connect with me for a private reading or a conversation, all of my details are in the description box below. Thanks. Bye-bye.